So guys, what is this VMware and all? First of all, I will go one second before the okay, this is the VMware workstation pro. Okay, this is my Windows 10 machine. So understand, this is my Windows 10 machine, and this is the VMware workstation pro. I am trying to open that one. It is open. Okay, if you look at here, these are all my virtual machines only. These are all my virtual machines. So I created this virtual machine last time. So this is a nothing is there inside, just a empty machine only. This is a machine I created for a Linux with a DevOps installation, and this is the server related. Okay, I install a Windows server here, Windows 10 in this machine, C1, Windows 10. Okay, like this is a 2012 server, Windows XP server. Okay, Windows 10 machine. Okay, like Proximox, VMware vSphere, like that. Multiple set of virtual machines you can able to create using this application called a VMware workstation. Never say VMware, always say VMware workstation 10. Oh, sorry, 16 Pro is nothing but an application we install in a Windows machine. If in case if you are using a Mac user, VMware Fusion kind of stuff is there, that is separate one. Okay, so here we have a Windows system, so we are going to install and run with the Windows. I am not doing anything. Okay, you have to do it. Next type is Oracle VM VirtualBox. This is also an application. In this one also you can create a virtual machines. How many virtual machines you can create? As per your requirement you can able to create it. So there is a no rule kind of stuff, only these many kind of stuff. I opened it, why it is not opening? Yeah. Okay, see it is here. So here also we can create a different type of virtual machines, like a Windows operating system machines you can create it, Linux based machines you can able to create it, Solaris based machines also you can create it, BSD, IBM OS by 2, Mac and other kind of OS also you can create it. Okay, here also you can create a virtual machines, and we can use the virtual machines. So you need to buy a new other machine to work with your Linux or a Windows or any operating system. No need to buy separate PC. I have a Windows 10. I'm using this Windows 10 only. Okay, I no need to buy separate machine for Linux, separate machine for Windows Server, separate machine for any other operating system. Also, I can use same machine for all the purposes. So that's the main thing here. Here, what I'm going to try to say is by afternoon, download VMware workstation. Always say VMware workstation download. So you will get a download kind of link. So open it and try to download it. So download now, it is showing, right? So click on this one, and you may download freely, or maybe it asks for a registration, and it is a 30 days free trial version. Okay, 30 days free trial version. But if you use VMware player, VMware player, okay, this is the VMware player. The VMware player, why it is not showing that one? It should show, no? It is in my PC automatically. Okay, it's okay. VMware player is a free version. Okay, so then you can do it. So this is the 16.2.1 is going to download anyway. Okay, 16.2.1 is the latest version. So you can download. It is around a 615 MB size of the file. 615 MB file. Okay, so whenever you download, and you have to install it, and I'm not showing how to install it now. I'm not showing it. I already given the link here how to install it. Okay, go through it step by step. First watch it. Do not select all the options, guys. Be careful when you are installing. You are a professional now, you done a graduation, and that too professional graduation you are done. So be professional, look at each and every option, There is a check mark, no check mark, decide and put it a check mark. So that is the first thing. And the second thing is, if I share something, like if in case, if you feel you are new to that one, so better go through the video which is I shared and make sure that check marks are correct or not, and do it. Not required to ask me again and again. No problem. Okay. This one. Next, this is a 30 days trial version. So after 30 days you cannot able to use it. So what to do? No need of waiting for 30 days. What I'm saying is, VMware workstation 16 Pro license keys. Try some license keys from like this. So this is the another one. So maybe the new one is not here. November. This also maybe a new one. Okay, guys, you can copy the keys, no problem, but never download the cracks. Cracks are viruses. Okay, so there is a generally publicly they are putting it, but no, don't use these keys if your mission is related to some company. Okay, some organization, if your mission is belongs to some organization like a Savantis mission and all, don't use these keys. Okay, so it is, see, the link itself, it is blocked by my antivirus. Okay, so try this keys. You can see the keys. Okay, copy the key and insert the key when you are installing. So I'm also giving this key link to you. Okay, so now if 9 people also want it, I will give you 9 people also. Just I'm giving. You are missing the keys. Okay, so put the keys properly and then you will become a 100%, but only for your personal purpose only, because the license is over and you won't get a much good at with that one. Never download a cracks. Okay, download from the official website. No registration required, just simply I'm downloading. I didn't give in any username and password. Let me check once again. Yeah, I didn't given any login. It is showing login only. I have login with a VMware website. Okay, but I didn't log in anything. Just it is downloaded directly. Okay, so like this. Next, how to install? Be careful. Install it. I want everybody installed by afternoon. Next class is at 3 o'clock. Afternoon class. Usually, I put a class at a 2:30. Okay, normally class at 2:30, but I am putting 3 o'clock because you have to complete this thing. First, download VMware workstation, install a VMware workstation, activate or not activate, it purely depends upon you. Do not activate, you don't use the keys if your machine is belongs to some other, if it is not your personal laptop. Okay, if it is not your personal laptop or personal machine, don't use keys. Okay, next. Next one is we are doing a Linux kind of stuff. Okay, CentOS. Go to the CentOS. Go to CentOS.org. Guys, Red Hat, CentOS are same, and CentOS having one few more facilities are there. You no need to uh, any registration with the CentOS not required. It is a completely community based. Okay, free and open source community supported computing platform. It is a community based kind of stuff. Okay, so it is actually similar to your Red Hat only, so no need to do work. Next, downloads. Go to the downloads. Oh, this interface is changed. Okay, so this is a compulsory CentOS Linux only. Don't go to stream. Select 7. CentOS Linux. Select 7. Okay, and here it is 64-bit. All our PCs are 64-bit. Okay, all our PCs are 64-bit only. If you are using a 32-bit, then definitely you have must do some different kind of stuff. Okay, so this is the 64-bit. x86 64 means 64-bit. So CentOS Linux 7 kind of stuff. Don't go with 8. 64-bit. Click here. And Linux is GUI version and CLI version is also there. Pure form of CLI is there because some people are having a data problem, means they cannot download a 4 GB or a 5 GB kind of big data they can download. Of course, guys, compulsory you have to upgrade your internet speed and laptop RAM size also. Compulsory you have to upgrade it. Okay, now it is okay for these practicals. Next, you can open any link. You can open any link. I'm opening the first link. Okay, I'm for opening the first link. It is Indian site only, so I'm open the first link. In this list, try to download this one, CentOS 7 minimal 2009 ISO. It is a 1 GB only. It is a 1 GB size only. If you want a full version like with GUI, you want it 4.4 GB. 4.4 GB you have to download it. It is completely your wish. If you want to download this one, you can download it. If you want to download this one, you can download it 1 GB. This is a 1 GB, right? Small. And it is complete CLI. Minimal means complete CLI. No GUI. This is, it is GUI. It is GUI plus CLI. CLI you will get it anyway, but it is, there is a GUI also available in this option. But 4.4 GB you have to install it. Okay, and this is minimal means very lightweight operating system. So only to these two things. If you want to go with a different site, also you can go like this. So this is also same list, minimal, like this. Okay, so when it is distributed, simply click on it. So it will ask to download. Guys, I use always free download manager. Why? Because if any power frustrations or an internet disconnections happens, so no problem, it will resume the download. It is around a 1 GB download. Okay, so you can download anytime. Okay, I have already downloaded there, so I no need to download it again. Okay, already I downloaded this one, so I'm not doing downloading this one. I'm canceling this one. Okay, so don't worry. So don't worry. So it will ask like this. It is a ISO image. Dot ISO extension is there. Okay, download that one also. I downloaded wantedly. I downloaded this one, but to download this image. So afternoon I will tell how to install Linux. You must install VMware workstation on yourself by watching the video or maybe things. Don't do mistakes. Better to watch a video. Options are there. Next one is download this one also. Be ready. Afternoon, I will tell how to install the CentOS. Okay, like that. CentOS is no differ from the Red Hat. Okay, some people say Red Hat is important. Why you are telling it like this? We know, guys. I'm teaching Red Hat since Red Hat 6, Red Hat 5, 6, 7. Okay, and CentOS is easy for us because we don't have a complete Red Hat Enterprise Linux syllabus and all. Even though we can able to it, is suggested by most of the people. Okay, so these two things you have to do it. So what two things you have to do it? First, download and install a VMware workstation and download the CentOS, and make sure you must know where did you download it. So that is a very important thing. Any doubts? Anybody? Any doubts? Can you do this one, right? The video is look like a very big, but it is a 10 minutes video only. Yeah, just you can skip, and you will get a point. Okay, there is two videos are important. Then one is one of the video is this one. You can try. You can VMnet settings also. Okay, I took a virtual machine to explain how to install it also. One point I will you will miss this point. So I copied into that one. So don't worry. Yeah, I will tell the steps directly. No problem. Okay, so it's a preparation installation. Next, click the next. Okay, accept accept the license. First one is check the license terms. Okay. Next, sometimes you will get an errors also. Don't worry about it. So there is a problem with your system. There is a problem. Okay, guys. Important is select the bottom one. Do not select the top one here. Enhanced keyboard drivers. Lot of people do the same mistake. So they will check this one and later they will get some problems. Some people will get a problem. Some people may not get a problem. So better unselect this one, don't select this option, uncheck the first one. Second one is you can check this one. Okay, important one here, it is custom support, custom setup, unselect this one, select this option, compulsory. Okay, that is it click, so don't select the first one, enhanced keyboard drivers, unselect, don't select, uncheck it, and bottom one, check it. That's it. Next, this is asking for user experience settings. So your settings will go to the VMware. So don't send it. Unselect both the things. Unselect both the things. Check for product updates and startup. Join a VMware customer experience improvement program. Don't select it. Don't select it. Okay. So that is important. Next, you can keep the keyboard shortcut, no problem. Like desktop shortcuts, if you want, you can put it. If you don't want it, no problem. Better to keep it. I'm always keeping a desktop shortcut because I'm always use a VMware, so I will keep on a desktop on it. If you feel it is a disturbance, then you no need to put it. Okay. So if you want, you can keep it. Otherwise, no problem. But I selected it. Next, let it go. It will take time. Okay. So guys, if once it is completed, then good. If it is not completed and it is rollbacking, automatically it will rollbacks. And it is there is a problem in your system or application, and maybe your application and system don't like each other. Here is also see, if 16 Pro is not setting, then you have to install the lower edition, 15.5, like that. So the incompatibility issues also there. And there is a 64-bit virtualization must be enabled. Of course, it took a lot of time. So afternoon I will explain. If you got error also, there will be error. You will get error, no problem. So we'll explain. And there is explanation is also there. Compulsory go to that explanation. This explanation is very important. Compulsory go through that one. Okay. Now if you see, this is a finishing window. There is a finish and a license is there. Go to license. Go to license. If you forget and you click on a finish, no problem. Later also you can insert the license. So we'll go to the license. So like already I copied some licenses from like I have some keys. Okay. I copy the license. I paste the license here. Okay. So and click on enter. Now it is got licensed. And start using your Linux machine. Okay. This is it. So this is the Linux Pro, and we can see the options and all kind of stuff is there. Remaining is a normal one. Of course, there is a settings also there. VMnet 0 settings are there. Okay, so that will solve a lot of problems. VMnet 0 settings are there. That is also you can look at it. If you don't understand, no problem. I will tell. Okay, no problem. I will tell that one. Okay, the settings also there, vm net 0 settings also there. So try it. If you don't understand, leave it. Okay, application is installation important first. Enhanced keyboard thing, don't select it, as some people don't want to view. Next install only, so just very regularly, don't do that one. Okay, be professional and be that one. This is how install a VMware workstation, how to install a CentOS, and how to download a CentOS, and how to download VMware workstation 16 Pro, and how to install a VMware workstation Pro also. I explained it, and there is a link already I forward. And VM settings, the settings thing I will tell. And guys, remember, there is a always an important point is you must enable with a virtualization. Virtualization must be enabled in your PC. Look at here. I'm going to task manager. So this is my task manager. Okay. Go to performance, click on a CPU, virtualization enabled. Yes. Virtualization enabled. If it is showing it disabled, you cannot create a virtual machines. You must go to BIOS setting and enable it. So compulsory guys, now go to your system in your laptop, check it, go to task manager, select a performance, select a CPU, select virtualization. So compulsory, this must be enabled. If it is not enabled, you must go to the BIOS and enable it. How to go to BIOS? Excuse me, sir. Yeah, tell me. Also, can you please repeat that? Yes. Go to task manager, select performance. Can I do that one again? Better. So this is a task manager, right? Yes, sir. Task manager. Yes. Next, performance, CPU, down. This one. Okay. So better we should use this one. This is we will take very late. Earlier we have a on-screen writers also there from Microsoft directly. Now we don't have. Okay, this is Compass. Very good. Very good. Wait. Okay. Can you see this? Why it is not writing anything? Enable. Can you see virtualization? Enable. This must be verified. If it is showing disabled. Sir, can you hear me, sir? Yeah, I'm able to hear. Tell me. Sir, I'm using Windows 11. The options are different. So, can you hear me, sir? You are using a Windows 11. Options are different means mostly task manager is same. Otherwise, Google it once how to check a task manager, and how to go to this one. Mostly options are same. Otherwise, you can do some command lines also. Okay. Otherwise, you can do the command line kind of stuff also. Okay. Usually, it is enabled. Normally, it will enable only. So try. I didn't use 11, right? So someone quick revision morning session. Okay, I will give that one. So virtualization enable in 11. So like that, you can check it. Okay, whether it is there or not. But it is supported, so none all the things it is there automatically. Yeah. So as Venkatesh is asked, what we discussed about what is operating system today. Okay, and we discussed about Linux and the different distributions of Linux, difference between Windows and Linux also. One second. Resume. One point. Okay, guys. As I said, if in case this virtualization enabled is not working, okay, it is disabled. What to do? So go to the Google and how to enable the virtualization enable. You must go to the BIOS settings. How to go to BIOS settings, and also you can try. Okay, so you know already. If you don't know, then try it. Okay, so we know already. I enabled into this mission, right? So like this. Okay, you must enable in a BIOS settings. That is very important here. Okay, otherwise you cannot create a virtual machines. Okay, you cannot create a virtual machines in your machine if it is not enabled. So compulsory 64-bit machine must be required, and it must be featured with a virtualization technology, and depends upon one PC to another PC, you can go for it. Normally, how to go to BIOS settings? Go to your Windows 10 settings. First of all, verify it is enabled or not. If it is not enabled, it is disabled, then only you have to go. Okay, so if it is disabled, go to settings, update and security, update and security. So my update is showing some red color. Yeah, this is what. This PC cannot currently meet the minimum system required to run Windows 11. Not required. I'll buy new one. So go to advanced setup, restart now. So when you click on this restart now, I cannot click now. Okay. When you click on this restart now, there you will get a UEFI setting kind of stuff. If you don't find that one, so if you don't find BIOS settings, Windows, Window 10. Okay, if you don't find this window like UEFI firmware settings, if you don't find that one, you must shut down your complete PC and find out how to go to BIOS setting by pressing Del or pressing F10 or F2 like that it is there. So find out which key you are belongs to it. Go to BIOS settings like this and enable the, that is what to do, enable the virtualization. Otherwise you can't do it. So find it enabled or not. All 10 people try this one, first one. Okay, compulsory, otherwise you cannot create.